Have you ever felt like life is a constant chase? You run after relationships, opportunities, or even personal milestones, only to find them slipping further away. It's exhausting, isn't it? You might wonder. Is there a better way? Imagine a life where you no longer need to chase, where the right people, opportunities, and outcomes naturally gravitate toward you. This isn't some mystical fantasy, it's a practical truth rooted in Stoicism. By aligning your actions with timeless Stoic wisdom, you can create a life where what truly belongs to you finds you effortlessly. But here's the twist. It starts with you. The way you see yourself, the values you hold, and the energy you radiate determine what you attract. In this video, we'll unpack 7 Stoic principles that will transform your approach to life, showing you how to become a magnet for the things and people meant for you. Stay with me, because the best insights lie at the end, where we'll pull everything together to reveal how this mindset shift can change your life. Ready to begin? Let's dive in with the foundation of it all: self-love and self-worth. 1. Cultivate self-love and self-worth. The journey to attracting what's meant for you starts with a simple yet profound question. Do you truly value yourself? Think about it. How often do you rely on external validation, likes on social media, praise from your boss, or affection from a partner to feel worthy? And when those external sources fall short, does your self-worth crumble? Stoicism teaches us that the most important relationship you'll ever have is the one with yourself. Epictetus famously said, "Know first who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly." This means understanding your inherent value and living in a way that reflects your unique strengths and character. But what does self-love look like in practice? Self-love is not arrogance or self-centeredness. It's about accepting your imperfections, embracing your strengths, and treating yourself with the same kindness and respect you'd offer a close friend. It's recognizing that you are enough, just as you are, without needing to prove your worth to anyone. Ask yourself, when was the last time I truly appreciated myself? Did you celebrate your small wins, or were you too busy focusing on what you didn't achieve? Did you take time to acknowledge your resilience after a tough day, or did you criticize yourself for not being perfect? When you cultivate self-love, you set a powerful standard for how others should treat you. Think of it as an unspoken boundary. When you value yourself, you won't tolerate disrespect or undervaluation from others. You'll naturally attract people who recognize your worth and share your values. Consider this. If you constantly seek approval from a partner or friend, what message are you sending? That your worth depends on their validation. But when you embody self-love, you project confidence and independence. This makes you more attractive, not just in a romantic sense, but in all aspects of life. People are drawn to those who are secure in themselves. In relationships, self-love fosters healthier dynamics. Instead of clinging to someone out of fear of being alone, you approach relationships from a place of abundance and mutual respect. If someone values you, they'll stay, not because you chased them, but because they're naturally drawn to your confidence and authenticity. On the other hand, if a relationship doesn't work out, self-love helps you navigate that loss with grace. You won't view it as a reflection of your inadequacy, but as an opportunity to grow and attract someone who aligns better with your values. Self-love also impacts your personal and professional life. When you believe in your worth, you'll aim higher, pursue meaningful goals, and refuse to settle for less. You'll trust that you deserve fulfilling work, supportive relationships, and a life that aligns with your passions. So how do you cultivate self-love? Start by practicing self-compassion. Forgive yourself for past mistakes and understand that growth is a journey, not a destination. Celebrate your achievements, no matter how small. Engage in activities that nourish your soul, whether it's reading, spending time in nature, or simply resting when you need it. And remember, self-love isn't a one-time achievement, it's a daily practice. Each day, affirm your worth with simple but powerful reminders. I am enough. I am worthy of love and success. I attract people and opportunities that align with my true self. When you cultivate self-love, you become a lighthouse, shining your unique light and naturally attracting what belongs to you. This brings us to the next principle: how to live intentionally and align your actions with your deepest values. Stay tuned. 2. Live with intention. Have you ever felt like you're drifting through life, unsure of where you're headed. Days turn into weeks, and weeks into months, yet your goals remain vague and distant. The Stoics knew that living without clear purpose is like sailing without a destination. Seneca captured this perfectly. If one does not know to which port one is sailing, no wind is favorable. To attract what's truly meant for you, you must first decide what that is. What kind of life do you want to lead? What kind of relationships do you wish to cultivate? Without clear intentions, it's easy to chase after everything and achieve nothing. But setting intentions isn't about rigidly controlling every outcome. It's about aligning your actions with your values and priorities. Think of your intentions as a compass guiding you through life's uncertainties. They keep you grounded, focused, and resilient, no matter what external circumstances you face. Ask yourself, what do I truly value? Is it meaningful relationships, personal growth, professional success, or perhaps a life filled with adventure and creativity? Whatever it is, be specific. Vague intentions like I want to be happy or I want success lack the clarity needed to guide your actions. Instead, break them down into actionable steps. For example, if you value personal growth, set an intention to learn something new each day. If you prioritize health, commit to a daily routine that nourishes your body and mind. By living with intention, you channel your energy toward what truly matters, rather than scattering it in all directions. In relationships, intentional living means being clear about your expectations and boundaries. If you're seeking a committed partnership, communicate that openly from the start. This clarity helps you avoid wasting time on connections that don't align with your values. Intentional living isn't just about setting goals. It's about embodying the qualities you wish to attract. Want a partner who's honest and kind? Practice honesty and kindness in your daily interactions. Seeking professional success? Show up each day with discipline and a willingness to learn. The universe responds to your energy, so ensure it reflects your deepest intentions. Visualization is a powerful tool to reinforce your intentions. Spend a few minutes each day imagining your goals as if they've already been achieved. Picture yourself thriving in your ideal career, enjoying meaningful relationships, or living a balanced and fulfilling life. Visualization primes your mind to recognize opportunities that align with your intentions and helps you stay motivated when challenges arise. But remember, flexibility is key. Life is unpredictable, and sometimes your path will shift. When that happens, reassess your intentions and adjust them to reflect your evolving priorities. This adaptability ensures you stay aligned with your true self, even as circumstances change. Now let's pause for a moment. Take a deep breath and reflect on your intentions. What do you truly want to attract into your life? Share your thoughts in the comments below. By doing so, you're not just affirming your commitment to intentional living, you're also inspiring others in this community. And if this resonates with you, show your support by liking this video. Your engagement fuels our journey together. When you live with intention, you stop chasing meaningless pursuits and start aligning with what's meant for you. From here, we'll explore the power of standing firm in your values, how to be the lighthouse that naturally draws the right people and opportunities. 3. Be the lighthouse, not the seeker. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to effortlessly attract success, love, and opportunities? They don't chase after recognition or beg for attention. Instead, they quietly radiate confidence and authenticity, drawing others toward them. These individuals embody a powerful Stoic principle: be the lighthouse. A lighthouse doesn't move. It doesn't frantically wave its light, hoping ships will notice. It stands firm, illuminating its surroundings, and the ships naturally find their way to it. In the same way, when you stay true to your values and focus on your growth, you create a magnetic energy that draws the right people and opportunities to you. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." This means the energy you put out into the world reflects your inner state. If you're constantly worried, desperate, or insecure, you project that energy and push away what you desire. But when you cultivate a calm, confident presence, you attract people and opportunities that resonate with that energy. So how can you become a lighthouse in your own life? Start by embracing your unique strengths and values. Instead of conforming to societal expectations or trying to impress others, focus on being the best version of yourself. Ask yourself, what qualities do I admire most in others? Am I cultivating those qualities within myself? In relationships, being the lighthouse means showing up as your authentic self. You don't need to chase after someone's approval or pretend to be someone you're not. When you stand confidently in your truth, the right people will be drawn to you naturally. They'll appreciate you for who you are, not who you're trying to be. The same principle applies to your professional life. Instead of constantly seeking external validation, like promotions, awards, or accolades, focus on mastering your craft. When you consistently deliver value and maintain integrity, recognition will follow. Success is a byproduct of excellence, not the result of desperate pursuit. But what if you feel unseen or undervalued? Remember, the lighthouse's role isn't to seek validation but to provide guidance. Your worth isn't diminished by others' inability to recognize it. Trust that by staying true to yourself, you'll eventually attract the opportunities and relationships that align with your values. Becoming a lighthouse also involves setting boundaries. Not everyone who approaches you will have good intentions, and that's okay. Your job is to remain steadfast, letting your inner light guide the right people to your shore. Reflect for a moment. Are you standing firm as a lighthouse, or are you constantly chasing after approval and opportunities? What steps can you take today to embody your true self and let your light shine? When you embrace this principle, you'll notice a shift. The right people and opportunities will start gravitating toward you, not because you chased them, but because your authenticity and strength naturally drew them in. Next, we'll explore how to find joy in life's small, uplifting moments and how they can transform your energy and mindset. Stay with me, because this next insight will show you how to amplify your magnetic presence even further. 4. Embrace uplifting moments. Life is not defined by the grand milestones we achieve, but by the countless small moments that fill our days. Have you ever paused to appreciate a beautiful sunset, a genuine smile from a stranger, or the warmth of a quiet evening at home? These fleeting moments of joy may seem insignificant, but they hold the power to transform your outlook and, in turn, your ability to attract what's meant for you. Marcus Aurelius once advised, "Dwell on the beauty of life, watch the stars, and see yourself running with them." This isn't just poetic wisdom, it's a call to focus on the uplifting moments that bring light into your life. When you cultivate an attitude of gratitude and mindfulness, you radiate a positive energy that draws people and opportunities toward you. Consider this. How often do you dwell on your problems instead of your blessings? It's easy to get caught up in what's going wrong and forget the countless things that are going right. Yet the Stoics teach us that true contentment comes from appreciating what we have rather than yearning for what we lack. Ask yourself, what were 3 moments of joy I experienced today? It could be as simple as enjoying your favorite coffee, hearing a song that lifts your spirit, or receiving a kind word from someone. These moments might seem trivial, but when you consciously acknowledge and savor them, they become the building blocks of a fulfilling life. In relationships, embracing uplifting moments strengthens your bonds. Instead of fixating on disagreements or unmet expectations, focus on the positive experiences you share. Did your partner make you laugh today? Did a friend show up when you needed them? By celebrating these small victories, you create a foundation of mutual appreciation and joy. Imagine how this shift in perspective could change your professional life. Instead of obsessing over missed opportunities or setbacks, take a moment to acknowledge your achievements, no matter how small. Did you meet a deadline? Did you learn something new? These are wins worth celebrating. The Stoic practice of mindfulness, being fully present in each moment, helps you savor these uplifting experiences. When you live in the present, you stop chasing after a future that doesn't yet exist and start appreciating the life unfolding before you. This presence and gratitude make you more magnetic, as people are naturally drawn to those who radiate positivity and contentment. To make the most of uplifting moments, try keeping a gratitude journal. Each day, write down 3 things that brought you joy or peace. Over time, this practice will train your mind to focus on the positive, even during challenging times. You'll find that life becomes richer and more fulfilling, and your energy will naturally attract more of what aligns with your happiness. So let's take a moment together. What's one uplifting experience you've had recently? Share it in the comments below. Not only will this exercise reinforce your own sense of gratitude, but it may also inspire others in our community to reflect on their own moments of joy. And if you've found value in this principle, don't forget to like this video. Your engagement helps us grow and continue sharing Stoic wisdom with the world. As you begin to focus on life's uplifting moments, you'll notice a shift in your energy, a lightness, a quiet confidence. This brings us naturally to our next principle: how letting go of fear can open the doors to freedom and attraction. Stay with me. 5. Let go of fear. Fear. It's a heavy chain that keeps us anchored in doubt, insecurity, and hesitation. How often has fear stopped you from pursuing a dream, expressing your true feelings, or taking a necessary risk? Fear whispers lies. You're not good enough. You'll fail. You'll end up alone. And so, you chase, hoping to outrun your fears, only to find yourself more entangled. But Stoicism offers a liberating alternative. He who is not a slave to fear is truly free. Epictetus reminds us, to attract what's meant for you, you must first confront and release the fears that hold you back. Ask yourself, what am I afraid of? Is it the fear of rejection, failure, or being alone? Perhaps it's the fear of not living up to your own expectations. Whatever it is, acknowledge it. Fear thrives in the shadows of denial, but when you bring it into the light, its power diminishes. Letting go of fear doesn't mean you'll never feel afraid. Fear is a natural response to uncertainty. However, the key lies in how you respond to it. Will you allow fear to dictate your actions, or will you choose courage and move forward despite it? Consider your relationships. Fear often manifests as clinginess or the need for constant reassurance. You might find yourself chasing after people who don't reciprocate your feelings simply because you're afraid of being alone. But this behavior only pushes them further away. When you let go of the fear of loneliness, you stop chasing. Instead, you stand confidently in your own worth, and the right people will naturally be drawn to you. In your career, fear might stop you from taking risks or stepping into leadership roles. You stay in your comfort zone, afraid of making mistakes or facing criticism. But remember, every great achievement involves some level of risk. Let go of the fear of failure, and you'll open yourself to opportunities for growth and success. The Stoics teach us to focus on what we can control: our actions, our mindset, our effort. The outcomes, however, are beyond our control. By accepting this, you free yourself from the anxiety of trying to control everything. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. To begin releasing fear, start small. Take one step each day that pushes you out of your comfort zone. It could be initiating a difficult conversation, applying for a new job, or even trying a new hobby. With each step, you'll build confidence and resilience, proving to yourself that you're stronger than your fears. Another powerful tool is reframing your perspective. Instead of seeing fear as a barrier, view it as a guide. Fear often points to areas where you have the potential to grow. Lean into that discomfort and ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this experience make me stronger? Letting go of fear is a continuous journey, but each step forward brings you closer to true freedom. As you release fear, you'll find that life begins to flow more naturally. You'll attract people and opportunities that align with your authentic self, not out of desperation, but from a place of quiet confidence. Next, we'll explore the art of releasing control, how trusting the process can bring peace and open the door to unexpected opportunities. Stay with me, because this insight is crucial for anyone seeking to attract what truly belongs to them. 6. Release control and trust the process. Have you ever felt the crushing weight of trying to control every aspect of your life? You plan meticulously, overanalyze every decision, and try to predict every possible outcome, yet things still don't go as expected. Frustrating, isn't it? The Stoics remind us that control is an illusion. Marcus Aurelius said, "Accept whatever comes woven in the pattern of your destiny for what could more aptly fit your needs." To attract what's meant for you, you must learn to release control and trust the process. This doesn't mean abandoning effort or resigning yourself to fate. Instead, it means focusing on what you can control, your actions, mindset, and choices, while letting go of the outcomes, which are ultimately beyond your influence. Let's start with a simple question. What areas of your life are you trying to control? Maybe it's your career, where you're obsessed with securing a promotion or achieving financial stability. Or perhaps it's your relationships, where you find yourself trying to control how others feel or behave. In both cases, your need for control creates tension and anxiety, blocking the natural flow of life. Consider your relationships. Have you ever tried to control how someone perceives you? Perhaps you've overthought every text or interaction, hoping to sway their feelings in your favor. This behavior often backfires, as it feels forced and inauthentic. When you release control, you allow the relationship to evolve naturally. You communicate openly, act authentically, and trust that if the connection is meant to flourish, it will. In your professional life, letting go of control can be equally liberating. Imagine working tirelessly on a project only to have external factors, like market shifts or team dynamics, impact the outcome. You might feel disheartened, thinking your efforts were wasted. But as Epictetus wisely noted, make the best use of what is in your power, and take the rest as it happens. Your job is to do your best with what you can control and trust that your efforts will yield the best possible result, even if it's not the one you envisioned. This principle doesn't advocate passivity. It encourages active engagement in the present moment. When you release control, you free up mental and emotional energy to focus on what truly matters: your growth, resilience, and ability to adapt. You stop wasting energy on trying to predict or manipulate outcomes, and instead you embrace life's unpredictability with grace. Ask yourself, how would my life change if I released my need for control? Imagine the peace of mind you'd gain by trusting that everything will unfold as it should. Imagine the opportunities you'd notice when you're not fixated on forcing a specific result. Releasing control also means embracing the concept of timing. Sometimes, what you're working toward doesn't materialize immediately, not because you failed, but because the timing isn't right. Trust that life has its rhythm and that things will happen when they're meant to. But how do you begin to release control? Start by identifying your sphere of control. What can you influence today? Focus your energy there. Next, practice mindfulness to stay grounded in the present. When your mind drifts to worries about the future, gently bring it back to the now. Trust in your ability to handle challenges as they arise, rather than trying to anticipate every possible obstacle. Another helpful practice is journaling. At the end of each day, reflect on the situations where you felt the urge to control outcomes. Write down what you did, how you felt, and what you learned from letting go. Over time, you'll see patterns of growth and resilience emerge. Letting go of control doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you start trusting. Trust in your ability to adapt. Trust in your effort. Trust in the universe to align what's meant for you. Now, let's reflect. In what areas of your life do you feel the need to release control? Share your thoughts in the comments. This act of sharing is a step toward embracing trust and growth. And if you're finding these Stoic principles valuable, don't forget to like this video. Your engagement helps us spread these timeless teachings to others seeking peace and fulfillment. With control released, you become open to life's natural flow, drawing in what's truly meant for you. This sets the stage for our next principle: how embracing patience and trusting the timing of life can further transform your journey. Let's dive in. 7. Understand the energy of chasing vs. attracting. Why do some people seem to effortlessly attract the very things others spend their lives chasing? The answer lies in the energy they emit. Chasing comes from a place of scarcity and fear, while attracting is rooted in abundance and confidence. The Stoics understood this distinction deeply. They taught that our inner state shapes our external reality. Think of it this way. When you're chasing, you're like someone running on a treadmill. You're expending enormous effort, but not actually moving forward. Chasing sends a signal that you're lacking time, lacking trust, lacking self-worth. Whether it's a relationship, career goal, or personal achievement, chasing often pushes what you desire further away. Ask yourself, what am I chasing right now? Is it love, validation, or success? How does this pursuit make you feel? Likely it leaves you anxious, frustrated, or drained. But what if you stopped chasing and focused on becoming? Or attracting, on the other hand, is like standing firm as a lighthouse. You're confident, self-assured, and aligned with your values. You're not trying to force outcomes. You're simply radiating a steady energy that naturally draws the right people and opportunities toward you. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus reminds us, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. When you shift your focus from chasing to cultivating abundance within, you stop signaling desperation. You begin to operate from a mindset of sufficiency. I am enough, and what's meant for me will find me. In relationships, this shift is transformative. Instead of clinging to someone who doesn't reciprocate your feelings, you focus on your own growth and fulfillment. You stop sending texts out of fear of being forgotten. You stop bending over backward to earn someone's attention. Instead, you live authentically, and in doing so, you attract people who genuinely value you. In your career, chasing might look like obsessively seeking promotions or recognition. But when you focus on delivering value, honing your skills, and maintaining integrity, success follows naturally. You become the kind of person others want to work with, promote, and learn from. So how do you shift from chasing to attracting? Start by aligning your actions with your values. Ask yourself, am I pursuing this out of fear or from a place of genuine desire and alignment? If it's fear, step back and recalibrate. Focus on becoming the type of person who naturally attracts what you desire. Next, cultivate an abundant mindset. Remind yourself daily of what you already have and how far you've come. Gratitude is a powerful magnet for abundance. Finally, trust the timing of life. Recognize that what's meant for you won't require relentless pursuit. It will flow to you when the time is right, as long as you remain open and aligned with your true self. Through these 7 principles, we've uncovered the path to living a life of abundance and alignment. By cultivating self-love, living intentionally, standing firm as a lighthouse, embracing uplifting moments, letting go of fear, releasing control, and understanding the energy of attraction, you create a magnetic force that draws what's meant for you effortlessly. Now it's your turn to act. Share your reflections in the comments, what resonated most with you. Don't forget to like this video if you found value, and subscribe for more Stoic wisdom that empowers your journey. Together, let's build a community rooted in growth, authenticity, and alignment. Thank you for joining me today. Stay patient, stay confident, and trust that everything meant for you is already on its way. Until next time, take care and keep shining.